Hey guys, it's Bear here. Today we have like a special guest. I'm coaching one of the best actual tennis pro, Fritz here, Taylor Fritz. He's playing Viego versus Hecarim. So a while back I coached him, maybe like 6 months ago. So it's been a while, but we're back now, and let's take a look at all the mistakes he's making this game. This is like a gold game, I believe.
It is a
It
gold
is a
game,
gold game.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but wait, what? So you peaked Emerald, right? So you're like,
I was Emerald 3.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gold, right? Like I said, I'm
yeah.
gold right now. I haven't had time to play this season. I've been in Europe,
You've been in
so
Europe. You've been fucking shitting on people in Europe.
my
Like,
Europe account got to, I think, plat 2 at the end of
gotcha.
the
Cool,
split.
cool.
So right around, I'd say I'm like a high plat, low Emerald
All
typically.
right, all right. And then the main emphasis this game is how you could have closed out the game,
Just
how you could have won.
I wouldn't say closed out. Like what I could have done differently to like
Okay.
change like where am I where like because I am like really strong and I am carrying,
Yeah.
but it's not enough. I guess
Okay.
like I just want to know where I went wrong.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look. You have a potion. So first thing I'm noticing is, I'd always recommend you're playing champion that likely is gonna full clear. I just recommend spend like save this 50 gold for so you can get your
Yeah.
item quicker. Yeah.
That's fair. My only thought, but the only reason I ever do it is because like I think maybe it might help with like a river fight if I fight over Scuttle.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
It,
But I
it,
hear you.
the thing is on a champion like Viego, if you need that potion to win the river fight, like normally that means the fight is probably just
Don't
not
even take the
good.
fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Like let's say like you're gonna lose the top fight, just recall after Krugs and then go to bot side and you can spend that extra 50 gold on even like a pink ward even.
No,
Um
I hear
yeah.
you. I like having
Okay.
an extra 50 for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Alright. So clear looks pretty good and then so Hecarim does this little path here, okay. You find him.
It's so weird what he does. I shouldn't have W'd into that. I should have
Yeah.
Q-smited.
Should have Q smited, yeah. You could have Q smited or I don't think your smite is up actually. I think the big
It might
thing
have been
here.
down,
Yeah.
but I don't waste my W on the.
Yes, you know right
I
away.
know, yeah.
Yeah, the big thing here is like you want to fight him. Like even if he gets the camp, you want to fucking try and kill
Yeah,
him.
yeah, 100%, 100%. So yeah, Lux fail flashes there. I'm like getting pissed off, but I know I win this.
Yeah, this is good. Nice W charge. Okay, so this is a quick little Viego thing. So there's two things
Mhm.
here. And a lot of Viego players fuck this up.
Are you
But
gonna say charge W before flash?
no. This is all good. This is
Okay.
all good. It's
Okay.
right here. You see how your Q's
Mhm.
up and your E's about to be up.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah, yeah.
possess Tristana until you use your Q on your E.
Yeah,
You
that
can
makes
you
sense.
can Q auto the Hecarim, then possess, and
Yeah,
also drop your E, and then like now you're gonna get the attack speed, ask Tristana, deal the damage as Viego. You probably still kill him anyway, but it's just like these small things.
barely.
add up.
Luckily I know how to click buttons on
Yeah,
Persona.
that's good. So I'm just gonna quickly note that. Simply like when you're playing Viego as Viego,
You don't need to insta possess.
yeah, don't insta possess. Like you know it. Don't insta possess. Use all spells as Viego before. So same thing. Like when you possess, you want to use all your spells. When you're Viego, you want to use all your spells.
Yeah.
This is good. We go back to our camp here. This is fine. You have 2 kills, so obviously this is your game to carry.
Yeah, exactly. I already know this is a great start. Like Lux
Okay.
shouldn't have died there, unfortunately, but
Yeah. Happens. Okay, we're getting another bag here.
yeah,
So
free kill.
this is a tempo thing. So this crab gives you like 60 gold or 70 gold and a little bit of EXP. Like I'll show you how much EXP it gives you.
It should just be a back.
It should just be a back.
Okay,
Exactly.
so you know what's interesting? Okay, so in my I literally just watched this over and I have my like I was talking into the mic because I wanted to like rehear my thought process
Yeah.
when I was like I have my like audio recording from this game.
Yeah.
So I actually because I know Hecarim did like his blue into like my red,
Right.
his whole bot side's up. So
Yeah.
I'm like I'm just gonna go take his bot side right now or
But
his top
just top
side.
side.
It's up.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
up and he's about to go gank bot.
So I like that decision and I think it's a very aggressive like I'm going to 1v9 the game type of
Mhm.
choice. The problem with that is the risk involved along with how much slower you're actually going to be clearing the camps.
Yeah. hmm
So if you actually recalled and also
My bot's up as well.
yeah, so before let's show Fog over real quick. This camp is level 1. Your Gromp's going to be level 4.
Yes.
So with the recent changes of jungle, this camp is now worth 30 more EXP. Before it was only worth 9 more. So level 1 to 4 used to be 9 more EXP. Now it's worth 30.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
that is one thing. That
yeah,
is one thing I was wondering is like
yeah,
sometimes I do go for invades. It's like when is the invade actually worth it? Because
yeah.
I do know he's for sure going to his bot here.
Yeah,
Like
so
I know this is free.
that's beautiful like jungle tracking. Like you know he's in the bot, and that's really good. So I'm glad you used the skill to actually apply pressure here. One thing I would also note is if you know he's bot side, this crab is still less valuable than his top camps. So go to his top camps before the crab.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, so like E here and like actually just go to his camp.
Yeah, you know what? I actually didn't think about the fact of where I didn't think about where he was going to be until after like I did the
Ah,
graph,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Okay, cool,
I
cool.
was like that was about to back, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, should I? And then anyway,
yeah.
we can keep going.
So I would just say like the general mindset when you're this strong, like what are you thinking? You're 3-0, it's your game to carry. What are you thinking? How are you gonna end this game quickly?
Well, I'm thinking objectives obviously, but
Yeah.
I'm already like pretty strong, so there's no use of me like trying to like I guess like force a gank on a lane as long as I'm like farming and looking for objectives. I'm just gonna be strong enough to win the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. So
If my team
objectives,
doesn't
like
throw, but my team starts throwing really hard.
yeah, yeah. So we'll get there. But the thing is objectives. So when I'm thinking about objectives, I'm thinking about that's 5 minute dragon. When you're
Yeah,
3-0, like and you're like you're just gonna be uncontestable. I would try and do this dragon right away. That's also why I want to recall, go Gromp Wolves and pull the dragon.
yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. Like that's how you close games essentially. You're
yeah.
right on those objectives. Get them faster. And real quick, do you understand the theory as to why you want to kill this dragon as fast as possible?
And then you get soul like 25 minutes.
It'd be 22 minutes, like unironically.
Okay, gotcha.
And think about like that's so quick. And the best part is you can summon the third dragon at around like 17 minutes. And like if they fight the third dragon, the 17 minute before Baron's up, it's just really good to play for the tier 2 tower as well. So you get so many more options and you force them to int their game when you play for dragons on spawn.
Got it.
Otherwise, I don't mind this decision at all. I think it's like it's okay.
Okay.
Because like this bot play where you're like, damn, like bots inting so hard. Again, imagine you insta recall for top play, you go straight to your Gromp. You're not even thinking about countering bot, but because you're in the bot side and your bot lane's actually winning, you counter gank them and you.
There's no way I would have had time to counter bot. No.
No, let's time it out. So you kill top lane here. So I'm saying right now you should recall.
I'd have to back us. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
have to back as soon as I. As
So
soon as I
so
can. Yeah.
right, this camp spawns 420, right? So I'm recalling, and then let's say you do the crab, and let's say you do the crab and you still recall, which takes 30 seconds to get to the crab. So you'd be here at around 4:45. So it takes
Yeah.
8 seconds to recall, and then 22 seconds to walk out of base. Okay, so 30 seconds total. So 4:45 you should be at Gromp. Okay, let's look at the bot condition when Hecarim ganks. So you'd be running down right now, like through lane, watching this happen. And it's like, okay, you're gonna be around here, you're gonna be around here. Right now, Ezreal and Morgana, they're actually almost winning this 2v2. If they know you're on the way,
they trade one. It's not too
yeah,
bad.
yeah. But think about it. If they know they're on the way, they have sums. The Ezreal can E away, like they live, and then
Yeah,
like
I
yeah.
agree. I think you're giving him a lot of credit.
yeah. But we're giving their ball lane, your ball lane a lot of credit, or like what do you mean?
I think you're giving them a lot of credit that they like I ping them and they actually like move towards me.
Well, if they see you here, like they're like if they see you running down, you don't think they're gonna come to you?
Maybe. I don't know. For
Well,
sure, if I'm playing in like my regular elo, yes. But
Okay, fair enough. I mean, like I would say the first step though is like acknowledge that hey, you recall right after here, you avoid all complications.
yeah,
After the top kill. Yeah. So it's like I want you to look at this from like, hey, if your bot's getting killed like this and then this far up and the enemy has a gank, think about hey, could I have been there? Is it possible for me to be there? And if it is, then how could you have been there? Because you would literally get a triple kill here, and then like the game you'd be 6-0 Viego
Yeah.
at fucking
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yep.
That's what playing for tempo can do for you.
Okay.
Okay. So we're very fucking
do-
fed.
Yeah, and I do go now to look for drag, but they had the scuttle there,
Scuttle there, yeah.
and Tristana was pushed in, so I
Yeah.
probably decided it's not the best.
Yeah. And this is good. If you're also looking at like not only just the push is helpful, but also looking at hey, Lux has no fucking HP. Like it's very hard to play. So
And the
I
fact that, I'm thinking the fact that I just took his whole bot, he's actually just gonna finish clearing like he's gonna go top,
yeah,
realize he has no camps, and then I actually thought he was just gonna go hop on
Grubs.
because he had
Yeah.
no camps. So I looked for the gank here. Lux, we should have killed this. Lux didn't root when I stunned.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Well, let's think about it this way. Okay, do you ever kill them if Lux doesn't land a stun? It's like no, right? So
No, I needed the root. I thought she could do that.
So you gave ball. You said your ball lane wouldn't fucking play this well. Why do you think your Lux is gonna play it well? It's like they're
I
not.
didn't really have anything to like. I don't know. I didn't really have anything to do here. She was pushed in. Like I don't think I'm not asking that much. I'm asking her to like hit Q on
I
a certain
mean,
target.
I know what you mean, but like think about it this way: your Raptors and Krugs are worth the same amount of gold as this Tristana. Even the Grubs is worth more EXP than this Tristana.
Yeah, I mean, but Lux is getting shit on. I thought I'd just help her like get the wave. Like
Yeah, but like
I hear you.
instead of
I hear
helping
you.
the anchor, just like play your game and 1v9 the
I
game.
hear you. I
You're
hear
you're
you.
the captain here. It's like don't
Yeah.
waste your time on this fucking shitter, dude. This
I thought,
Lux can go 0-10 1v9 the game.
I mean, she does, but I thought it was a kill.
Yeah, I see I see the angle. I just think, hey, spend your time on doing the Grubs. Hey, spend your time on doing the Raptors Krugs. You spent 30 seconds looking for this mid play. Those plays are gonna bite you in the ass as the game goes on.
Okay.
It's all about that efficiency. Okay. And then so Hecarim goes back to ball and gets to play. Sure.
Yeah, but to be fair, now that I did chunk Tristana there, I know that I can like do this. I know that she just backed.
Well, let's look at it this way. Like from top conditions, and from the
Yes.
fact that Hecarim isn't in the top side when you hit these Grubs. Like where do you think Hecarim is if he's not up here right now? Like you took his top side earlier, so where would Hecarim be?
I mean, to be fair, he's probably on drag, but like
Yeah, well, bot side, right?
I don't really know. I don't really know where he's at. Like I actually think he could be potentially just like waiting for his wolf to come back up.
He could be, yeah. And then in that case, like I would still just do Raptors and Krugs, and then transition into a Grubs.
Got you. I'm just doing grubs because I know Tristana backed.
Yeah. At this point, the Grubs is good. At this point, the Grubs is fine. No problem on the Grubs. And then here, okay, we're playing for his top camps. Sure.
Yeah, I see he's bot again, and I saw him bot, and then I go, okay, grubs.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
I saw him bot when I did started grubs as well, by the way.
yes, he ganked ball in like here. I'm going back a little far. He ganked ball in here. So
Yeah,
like, okay,
that's why. Yes. That's why I didn't do my Krugs before doing
yes.
this. I just went straight to it because I saw him there.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask your opinion on this play when I invade him. My thought process is Heimer has him full shoved under turret, and on my video recording when I like basically like talk about this play, I just like does a good player sack the wave to kill me? Like to come help his jungler or no?
I would say like it's a flip either way. Like in high elo, some players will be greedy and catch the wave. In high elo, some players will
I feel like
just
better
move.
players won't like they won't give up their wave for this.
Well, if I'm a
So
Skarner and I'm losing a lane, like I can't even catch the wave anyway. So
Okay.
if I have a job down here to help my Hecarim, I'll do it. Because I'm Skarner, I'm not winning my lane. I'm like I don't even know if this guy can catch this minion. Like it's like miserable.
I
And
was
then
also kind of hoping Heimer might move down, but like I also get why he doesn't. I'm not like upset about it. I just thought Skarner wouldn't move to kill me here, and
yeah.
I knew Hecarim was going to be coming to his blue. I kill him.
Yeah.
But
Well, Heimer needs to clear this wave, and Skarner actually caught the cannon minion already, so he just has a lot of time to come.
okay,
If you time it on the waves, let's say you make this play when Heimer's killed all these minions, and then the next wave is coming in, then like the time works perfectly, right? Because Heimer can actually move, Skarner's stuck catching a wave. But if you look at the time right now, like Skarner's like doesn't have to catch it just yet.
I'm not doing this by the way to like take the blue. I'm doing it to like try to kill him on his blue.
Right.
'Cause
And
I'm
I think that's where you're thinking about the game wrong.
Okay.
Because there's a dragon up.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
it.
Okay, bad play by me. You're right.
Yeah, like ultimately, it seems like you're very focused on jungle gapping by taking camps and killing. But if you,
I guess when I have an advantage, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use my advantage to like make it unplayable for the other guy. But yeah, you're right. I know he has to be here, so I just back and go to dragon. It's free.
It's free as hell, yeah. And then on top of that, if Hecarim spends too much time top lane and ganking top lane, their ball lane's fucking dope or something. Like, you're getting his bot side.
He can't gank a Heimer anyway. But.
Yeah. So what's happening here? It's like throughout the game, what I'm seeing is you're set on I want to shut him down. Versus you can shut him down while taking the objectives. You might be a little slower in that process, but ultimately at the third dragon, if you're playing a really good game, the guy's like, holy fuck, I have no grubs, I have no herald, I have no dragon, I'm getting shit on, even though you're only gonna be up maybe like 1 or 2 levels. Versus like
no, okay, I hear you. That's
okay.
This is a misplay.
Yeah. Okay, so we go to our top side.
Hecarim goes and ganks Heimer
Hecarim
here.
goes.
dies like an idiot.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, he's so
Yeah.
stupid for
Yeah. That's
trying
pretty.
that. But
Yeah.
and this is another mistake. I realized I should have been on dragon here. I should have came out of base and like cleared opposite direction. I don't know why I cleared top to bot here.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially since you don't want to play with bot side anyway, right? So this is like the weak side, strong side theory. So weak side, and if you path
Yes,
towards bot, that means these guys are strong side, but you're not playing with bot lane at all. So this should be your weak side, and you should sequence towards top
I was
anyway.
actually trying to plan. I was trying to plan it on playing a little more with bot. I felt like I was fed enough
Yeah.
to win bot because Heimer's just like perma shoved anyway. He's pretty self sufficient on his own.
Right.
So that's kind of that's why I did I guess path towards bot. But just with I think with dragon up, I just need to go. I need to go path straight to dragon. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, and it's a complete it's a good angle too. Like your bot lane's actually winning hard here. Your mid laner like neither mid laner can be here, and like you're still stronger than Hecarim, so it is a good time to hit the dragon. So that's good. I'm just gonna quickly put down a note here. It's like put emphasis, put a greater emphasis because you said it like how do you win games? You take objectives, but you need to really think about it. Like the faster you clear dragon, the faster you get the game.
Yeah.
The faster you make the enemy jungler feel pressure to start inting the game.
Yeah, it's a mindset for sure. When I'm playing a champion that's like stronger early on, I feel like I put more like emphasis on it.
Yeah.
But then when I'm playing a champ that I like feel like is going to be strong later on, I think I don't like push it as much, if that
Right.
makes sense. Like when I play a lot of Warwick. When I play Warwick, I'm like freaking out, like spamming my team to like fight for early objectives.
Yeah. Yeah. So as a champion where you get stronger later, but you get like you play an early game beautifully the way you did, like that's where like okay, I can actually do the objective. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I think like if you're able to play early games consistently in the way like you have at least for the first like 5 minutes, and you just recenter your brain to think about dragons, the game will feel more fluid. Now I don't mean like in the game. If you're balling 0-10, you can't do the dragon, go topside and trade.
Yeah,
But
of
just
course,
generally
of course, of
speaking,
course.
like you're winning, you're doing great. Get those dragons off the map and still play to gap the jungler at some point. Like
Of
it's
course,
still
of
completely
course.
played. And then
Yeah.
the other like generic thing here is just like focus on getting yourself ahead versus helping your shitter teammates. Like
Got it.
work with the teammates who are winning. So even in this game, you're like, I can work with my bot lane. But if you work with Heimerdinger and you're like, oh, Heimer's gonna be pushing the whole time. If Heimer's pushing the whole time, that means Scar's under turret, probably taking HP, probably getting chunked. And if you clear up, that means his top side's yours because Heimer can move, right? So if you plan it around waves, you always get his top side. On top of that, if Scar is chunked, you can dive this guy whenever you want.
This is a concept I said earlier last time you coached me. I just feel like until I get to like until you're in like basically like emerald and up, like sometimes your teammates have no idea how to play on prio. Like the high like they might not move even though they push turret. Like they just want to go like reset.
Yeah. And
So
I
it's
mean like
I don't know. Sometimes I don't always play for that condition of like invading because I hope someone's gonna move. Like earlier, I said like I don't really expect the Heimer to move there in that situation, and like
yeah,
I don't know. I just and also it's Heimer like he kind of needs to be like set up around his turret, so
right.
it's like a little tough for him to like run into jungle. But
I mean I would say maybe I'm giving too much credit to the little bit players, but honestly like the way I've seen is like hey like these guys aren't that dumb. Like the game's now for like 14 years, and I feel like unless you're a brand new player, then you wouldn't understand these concepts. But like a lot of these people have played for a while. Like I think if I mean I think like if you're gold, platinum, or above, like you understand what it's like to crash a wave and then move and help. It's more so on like okay, can you communicate properly? Can you time the wave properly? And can you look at the conditions correctly? Because Heimerdinger is coming off the base with 3,000 gold spent. Like he wants to do anything. He wants to break this turret. He wants to kill this guy under the turret. He wants to take his camps. He wants to do anything here. So it's like, okay, let's say you are on the top side where Heimerdinger just got another kill. He's no mana, no HP. Then of course he's gonna recall. So it sort of just depends. Like I know what you're saying. Like hey, like there's a fucking good chance that these guys might not play correctly. And if you want to wait till you do that in higher elo, that's fine. But the general advice here is just work with your winning teammates. Like don't
sure.
work with these inters. Like I'm staying away if like from these guys is in my head because they're just like weaker right now. They have like less gold. That's
they are, but the fact that he's actually farming all right makes me think he's not like an awful player.
Yeah, but then like you also have like a really good player in the top side. So you have like a not awful versus really good.
You'll see the way he plays the rest of the game. He's actually not a good player at all.
The Heimer?
Not at all.
Oh, all right, all right.
He laned really well. I fucked up really hard here. I got
Yeah,
super greedy. I got super greedy on this play, thinking that I could kill Nami and then use my ult out of Nami and then still have my ult in Viego form in case Vayne like dodges some. You know what I mean?
yeah.
The second she bubbled, I need R.
You
I
need
fucked
R.
up.
Yeah. I will also say
I got
like
really greedy.
I'll also say like right now like what is Vayne and Nami's like what are their goals right now? What does Vayne want to do?
Push this wave and reset.
Yeah,
That's why I'm ganking right now.
yeah. But like how much time do you have before Vayne like finishes this wave?
Uh, I don't know, like 10 seconds.
Yeah, like a good amount, like 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds, right? So you can actually wait here for a few more seconds and
Yeah,
see
I
if
hear you.
Nami's gonna come face check, or
Yeah,
even get a better position and go here, or walk
yeah,
like this. And so it's like there's still a little more patience here that you can have. And then
yeah.
when
I mean, this is just a kill. Like I fucked up, you know.
yeah,
I just R right there.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
and then
it's
he's
really
dead.
bad. And then I kill both of them. That's I know that I fucked up there.
Yeah, all right.
Like I said,
So
I was being greedy and trying to get like a double ult off in case Vayne like make sure Vayne wouldn't get away from me.
yeah. Then here it's the same thing. Like you just killed bot lane. Bot lane has good conditions. Your mid actually has really good conditions right now too, even
Yeah,
though she's dying.
yeah.
And like, hey,
Mhm.
there's a simmering dragon here.
I think I do drag here. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay. The problem now though is we have 1,500 gold. Everyone's alive. Mid is like
Yeah,
mid is still relatively even.
yeah.
We can spend our gold and get our item and then play for this dragon. But here we're fighting this dragon without our gold spent. So now the
I get
fight is
off.
like
I hear Tristan. Yeah, I hear Tristan. I see Tristan moving. I back off.
yeah. So it's like okay, so it's like either we need to take the dragon when the guy's dead, their bot lane, because
Yes.
Ezreal also killed him, so you can go take it now, or you have to recall to take it because you need to be stronger. You have a
Yeah.
1,000 gold in your pocket.
Okay.
So it's like when you are playing for this, the timing still needs to like work, and it's
So yeah. So the best time to do it is when I'm like pretty fresh out of base,
yeah, when you're fresh out of base or like you've just killed someone.
or it's
Yeah,
just like absolutely free.
yeah. So here's like now you're gonna fight, but you're gonna fight on 1,500 gold. Like it kind of blows. Like if we were to compare like your items, I think you're actually like weaker. Like if we were to do the math, like this is 1,300, 700,
It's
2,350.
like it's like the same.
It's like almost. It's I mean like well, this is 900 here, 900 here, and then like 1,100 here. Like the guy has like let's just look at how much gold he has in his pocket like right now. Like you just have more gold in your pocket.
Yeah.
So he's like technically stronger than you, and in a position where like you're obviously gapping him. That's what recalling sort of does for you. If you recall,
Yeah.
you come off the map with a fresh item, like not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. I just hate recalling when my camps are up, but yeah, I hear you. So they back off. We start giving this. I see a free kill on Nami here,
Is it good?
and then I fuck up. I mean, yeah, I should have had my W out as Hecarim. I got really unlucky with Triss ulting me. Actually, if you play that slow,
Yeah,
I
yeah. Let's
had
take a
Vayne
look.
dead. I actually had Vayne dead. I just needed to auto her like once after I stun her, and Triss R's me away.
Yeah, let's break this down. The first things first. This guy right here, you just got black shielded. She's stunned. You don't need to ult him, right? Like
Yeah,
he
I I,
has no flash
I,
from
I know
earlier.
I know she's dead. I want to kill her as quick as possible until I join this fight.
Well,
That's
if you
tough.
join this fight without your ult, then like you might there's a higher chance of you
Okay,
losing the fight.
you're
So
right.
so be
I'm already
reserved
out of
with
it.
that.
Got you.
You ult before using Nami bubble on anyone. Okay.
I never chucked it. Oop.
You never chucked it. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So there's gonna be a bunch of small things here that's happening. I'll go even slower. So here you eat yourself, which is good. You W, and you don't chuck Q. Okay, which is okay. Not the end of the world. Auto. Okay, this is nice. You E here.
I should have W'd instantly though.
Should
And
W.
I also shouldn't have let her put me into the wall.
Yep.
Okay, well, this is where it's
Yeah, that's
super unlucky.
that's pretty unlucky.
If I don't get R'd there, I kill her, and then
Yeah.
I think I kill Tristana too. But
Yeah. Well, but you gotta look back where like this Nami ult mattered, this Nami bubble mattered, and then this
yes,
Hecarim W mattered, right? So those
yeah,
three things makes the fight fuck.
I hear you.
But I do like that. It is unlucky that hey you did get ultimate, but there are things that like you would have still won that fight if you did everything
Yes,
perfectly.
Yeah,
But
I'm
like
also like I said, I'm also a platinum player. I can't like.
yeah, yeah.
I think for my capabilities, I'm playing it pretty good, but I
Right,
just
and
like I
like
can't catch a break here.
the big picture though is like the way you can catch a break for yourself is by recalling and spending your
Way
gold.
better. Facts. I win that if I have my gold spent. You're right.
Yeah, if you have your gold spent, you win it, or if you did the dragon right away before anyone's
Yeah,
even alive.
facts. Yeah,
So it's like
for
you're
sure, for
asking how
sure.
to make better decisions here. It's like these fights. The reason why you feel so stressed in these fights is because the fights you're taking aren't actually that good, and you do have to work overtime in these
I
fights. But
need
but
to
that
do everything. Yeah.
yes, but then imagine you have all that gold spent, you get your item, and then you would kill Nami way faster. You'd kill Hector way faster. You'd probably kill that Vayne even, and then
Yeah.
oh, and then you don't have to work overtime, and
Yeah.
then
I hear you.
yeah. So it's like these two things of like, hey, like you need to time the objective a little faster with more emphasis, and spend your gold. Like if you have your item, so like, here's like the goal of early game. Okay, so the goal of early game is to get your first item ASAP.
Hmm.
Once you get your first item in the early game, you can start transitioning to doing whatever the fuck you want. You can invade him, you can dive, you can farm all your camps. It's literally like your game from now on. But if you like stay on the map here without getting your first item, when you have it, you're like ruining your game. You're making your game much harder for yourself. Because you are a platinum player, right? You're a platinum emerald player. It's like your mechanics aren't going to be amazing. That's why we spend our gold. So we can fuck up 10 different times and still
Yeah.
win the fight because we have our gold
I
spent
mean,
and they don't.
in general, I'm not a very mechanically like good player at all. I think I track well and like
Yeah.
I watch a lot of highlights. I think I understand
Yeah.
like situations better than players, but I mean I play all the champs I play are very mechanically simple.
Right.
I'm not great
Yeah,
mechanically.
even more emphasis on making sure you have all your gold spent before you fight then.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
even more
Yep.
emphasis. And if you do that, then like and you have that brain and you're using that brain to think about using your brain to think about recalling and spending gold, then you'll be putting yourself in much better positions.
Yeah. 100%.
So come up, so
Okay, man.
keep
I
your
think it's
item.
pretty chill for a bit.
Yep. Here, there. Okay. He's sort of waiting because Sana's
I
here.
understand this is just bad. I just say no.
Yeah. Ballin gets a.
Yeah, like that kind of pissed me off a lot because it's like there was a three on grubs, and my
yeah.
bot just gets fucking killed. Like,
I mean, okay, hear me out. You're
yeah.
you're getting very frustrated at when your teammates fuck up.
Not real, to be honest though, not really. It's
Okay.
in watching it back, yes, but like I'm not letting it affect my
Okay,
game.
okay. So that's important, right? We need to make sure like we're. I mean, come on, you play at the highest level though. It's like you know what it's like to stay centered, and that's important. And I think like outside of the game as well, though, when you look at it, it's like actually no, like we can skip this conversation. You reviewed your own game. You know, you're doing your own part. I just think
Don't
like
trust me. I don't let it
yeah,
get me.
you don't let
I'm
it get you.
very
Okay, perfect. You're good. You're good.
the only time I let it get me is if I know that the game's just absolutely not winnable and my
Yeah.
like it's already been lost and it's like okay well like I just do dumb shit then but like
Yeah.
in a situation like this I'm giving it everything.
Yeah. This is good, and I like you having I like you forcing in your flash there to make sure you can get that.
Mhm. I fucked up there. I misplayed.
Yeah. Does he live? Fuck. Okay. So let's see.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see.
I get her flash, but I misplayed. I just don't know why. I just thought I was gonna hit the bubble, and then I do that. Ezreal also just kind of misplays by like letting her be in range to kill him,
Yeah, you could have kept
but
running away.
I fucked it too. Like both of us fucked up. And then obviously
Yeah.
him walking into her here and giving her a reset. I don't know why he did that, but again, I messed up.
Yeah. And then like back to square one. We have 2,000 gold. You've made some good plays. You need to spend your
Mhm.
gold. So when you come off the map,
Yeah.
you can play for the cert, you can play for you can play for Herald, or you can simply do your camps and do them faster.
Yeah, that was a question I had. So I pushed this wave, and then
Yeah.
I think about recalling, but I figure I'll just do my bot side. Like after I do these two camps, my blues up. I do that, then I recall, then I can go play top side. That was, I guess I hate recalling when I have camps up, but I was wondering if that's just like the right play or not.
Yeah. So recalling is the best here because let's say you recall at 1450. Again, it takes you 8 seconds to recall, so we'll just round to 15. And then it takes you around 30 seconds to walk out of the base and get to a lane. 22 to get to your camps, 30 to get to a lane. So then you'd be able to play the game at around 15:30. Let's see how long it takes you before you can actually do something.
So out of base, then do I go bot to top, or do I just go top and then
Well,
leave all my bot camps up for like for a good amount of time? Because I know I'm gonna be like over there playing for Herald as well.
yeah. So like why wouldn't you drop your bot camps to play for Herald or play for his top camps or play for this turret? That's like
Because
if
I think I can do both.
well if you're in the bot side and Herald and Heckram's up here doing the Herald, then
Yeah,
it's his, right?
then GG's. I'm just hoping. I'm greedy. I'm
You're
hoping he
greedy.
doesn't do it.
Yeah, okay, but let's break down the greed. You're playing for 3 camps here. Herald's worth 200 gold and 2 camps worth of EXP.
Yeah.
Okay, so right off the bat, this is pretty much worth 2/3 of this. On top of that, Herald guarantees gets you at least 1 turret out of one of these outers. Do you know how much one of these outers are worth?
How much what?
How much gold one of these outer turrets are worth?
Oh yeah, 500.
500. Okay, and then these inners right here.
Oh, the inner's 500. My bad. The
No,
outers.
no, these are 500. So you know these,
Well,
this one's 500, this one's 500, this one's 500. What about the
even when plates fall?
even when plates fall? Yeah, so it's
Oh, I
250,
didn't know that. And then the inners are 650.
250 global, and then 250 local. And then
Gotcha.
this one is it's 675 local, and then 25 per person, so 800 total. So 125 global, 675 local. So if I were to just quickly draw it out, this is 500 gold, 500 gold, 500 gold. Holy shit, my fucking cursor. 800 gold, 800 gold, 550.
Got it.
Okay, so
Understood.
they're worth a shit ton.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
getting
It's-
Herald,
it's
200
it's okay
gold.
it's okay to leave my camp.
Yeah, fucking drop your camps. Like in the mid game, when you have your items, yeah, I mean, I'm going all in to explain this, but like seriously, like people, you need to see the value of this turret over these 3 bot camps, and a lot of junglers can't do this. A lot of junglers struggle to see this. If you're looking at this from a macro perspective, let's say Hecarim goes to take your bot side camps, and you just got the Herald, 1,300 gold because you're gonna Herald top side, break the stock to it. That's worth way more than your 3 camps.
Yep.
And then on top of that, this mid turret is normally very hard to break on either side.
Yeah.
So Herald gives you the access to breaking these turrets, where a lot of champions, a lot of teams just struggle to break these turrets. If you get Herald, you can break that turret very easily. That's why I emphasize Herald. Hey, if you're in lower elo, you don't know how to siege, fine, get a Herald so you can break the mid turret.
Yep. Understood.
Cool. So emphasize tempo, and it's not just hey, like I want to clear my bot side or I want to play this Herald. It's like if you spend your gold, you actually can clear your camps quicker and then still have an impact on the map. So let's say you recalled, ran straight to bot side because I don't for Herald. You can do 2 camps here, and then oh, Vayne's pushing this bot wave to break this turret. Oh shit, I might be able to kill her.
Yeah. Okay.
You have way more opportunities. But it's like now like if you do want to come here, you on 24.
Yeah, no, I think about it, and
Yeah,
I'm like, no,
yeah.
this is bad. I'm like, but at this point in my recording as well, I said this is about to where I got to when I was watching it. When I stopped, I literally said, I'm sitting on too much gold. I can't make this play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I spend way too much. Oh, I'm waiting. I wait a ridiculously long time.
Oh, to get your Trinity Force? Oh,
Yeah.
let's break this. Holy shit! You actually waited almost 40 seconds.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. I feel like it's such a big spike.
Yeah, I would just recommend just like stay on the map for a little bit then, if you're watching.
Maybe I just buy maybe I just buy Center Sky there instead.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Get back on the map. I don't know.
You do need to emphasize getting back on the map though for sure. I mean you know that so.
No, it was really cringe that I waited that long, but I just it's such a big spike for me. I didn't know what to do.
So they're okay at this point like what's happened is like at 14:30 we finished this play or whatever like no, it was like 14:50 and then like it's 17:50 and like we like
I haven't impacted the map
you,
at all.
you like disappeared from the game, you know, like just like
Yep.
DC'd. Like
Yep.
that's where like the mid game fucking like sucks for you. It's like okay how like again and like, in league the way I look at league is like it's like you're in a time bomb. Well, okay, I like this analogy better. Okay, you're in war and the faster you get your items, the faster it's like a scientific like technology. It's like getting a piece of technology. You need to introduce it into the war to have some impact. You can't just like keep this technology to yourself essentially. So like when you get your power spike, you're just like not using it. You didn't do anything with it. You got your items and then you recall again and you didn't break this turret with it. You didn't break this turret. You didn't break this turret. You didn't pressure the map. Okay, and then earlier for the dragon fights, when you did have technology you could have acquired, when you did have the fucking item you could have bought, you just simply fought them without the technological advancement, which was getting your item, right? So it's like I just like want you to emphasize items way more, and when you do have the item, you fight like a psychopath.
Yep, got it.
In the mid game, just a general note is gonna be like
Just more map presence and spending
Yep.
gold and objectives.
Work on spending your gold to match to play to be able to play the map. Think about objectives, specifically Herald and next Drake. Okay, and then continue to assess who is your strongest teammate and work around them. So this is a skill I want you to think about more often. In this game, if you look at your tab screen, like who's the strongest ally on your team right now?
To be honest, I mean Timer. To be honest, I think Morgana's the best, actually the second best player on this team. But
Well, if we just look at like champion strength, and then like items, who's the strongest?
I mean, everyone sucks except for Heimer.
Oh yeah. So when you
But
fight around Heimer, and
he
if there's
he hasn't moved from that spot all game though.
yeah, so then break the stop turret, get his
Okay.
blue buff, break this turret. Just think about it this way: if you 4v4 with your shitters, you are not going to win. But if you 2v2 with Heimer, or even 2v5 with Heimer, unironically the
Yeah.
chance of you winning improves. Ideally,
Yeah,
you 5v5 with Heimer, but
I kept hoping Heimer would use his TP to like fight with the team because
Yeah.
then we just win. And he perma like split and just never like you said he's strong. He never impacted the game at all
yeah.
with his lead. He did nothing with his lead. So that I think I was hoping he would just like participate in the game a little more.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you experience those players in every single elo. Like my challenger games, I have top laners who are out of their mind, okay, and they just do not want to play. And what I do if they're my strongest teammate is I have to just stop working with everyone else and literally follow them and trail them in their lane. So if my teammate is going to do this and he's going to stay top lane, I'm going to sit in this bush here. I'm going to sit in this bush here. I'm going to sit in that bush there, and I'm going to work with him because he's the strongest person in my team.
Doesn't that fuck your game though if you're playing like a farming jungler?
But like let's say they're playing a really good game and they're very fed, like this Vayne. I don't get my bot camps anyway.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. High elo, they're not there.
Yeah.
I can get away with that. I can get away with still farming.
But
high elo game, they're not gonna let you have your camps.
And even in a lower level game, if I'm working with my top laner who's strong, who's splitting, to create pressure in the top side, then now you've created an advantage that you can maybe get his blue buff, you can maybe get his wolves, you can maybe get his gromp, and you can set up here and you can find a pick even.
Yeah.
Versus like here, like you just caught a midwave. That's someone else, like maybe they can catch it or not, but like let that simmer, and then now I'm working with Heimer to try and kill this guy.
Yeah. Earlier when I came out of base as well, there was 3 mid while Tristana free took bot tier 2, and that also kind of pissed me off. I don't know, like look how far up I am. Well, they're all just getting bodied by Skarner. Maybe at this, honestly, to be fair, I wasn't paying attention enough. After I kill Vayne, maybe I turn here on Skarner instead of going for Nami. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I mean it's
fine.
okay, but if you
I
use
fucked up really bad there.
it was just, I mean actually no, it's not, it's pretty bad. You should go kill this guy as Vayne.
Yeah.
And even as Viego, you should go kill this guy.
Yeah, no. This is bad, and this was really bad. I turned into Nami here, and I didn't see Hecarim ghosting towards me till like then.
Yeah.
And then it was too late for me.
Oh yeah, it's a.
I tunneled. I kind of like tunneled on Skarner, and then
Yeah.
Hecarim just ghosted in, and I got caught as Nami. That was bad by me. I mean, it was good. My engage on Vayne was good, but everything else was pretty.
Yeah, everything else felt bad, and like the thing that I'm again just trying to drill into your mind is like, hey, like if you work with this guy, there's a good chance, right? If you're here, you get his top camps. If you're here, like you can maybe dive this guy. Like let's say you trade this mid turret for this turret, you get objective bounties, so you're getting 1,300 gold because it's 800 plus the 500 or 100 per person. Actually, an outer or an inner might be worth more. But regardless, you're getting a shit ton of gold. It's worth more than this one. So you can trade something, versus like in these fights you have to work overtime to win the fight. And it's like fuck, like we can keep analyzing and saying like, man, I could play this fight better, this X, Y, and Z. But it's like ultimately, hey, it's the decision you're making of like, do you even need to fight mid right now? Is there a point? And if I do, like, am I playing with the right teammate? It's like some of these fights is just like you're Ezreal doesn't even have Mana Moon bot yet, so it's like damn, he's so fucking weak. He needed to recall, or he needed to play for his item then fight.
Yes. Okay.
Let's just skip through a little bit here. So Heimer's having fun. Let's take a look at the start of this fight here, actually. So
But
you're...
he literally always has TP up. I don't get it.
This is nice.
No, I know I'm perma
Yeah,
killing.
yeah.
I'm a fed player like every fight. I just like I'm not over chase here. I just leave.
So everything here is good. You have your items soon too.
I imagine I just back. Yeah, I back here.
Get your components, which is great. This guy got absolutely one shot, so this is good. Your response here is fine. Your Heimer 1v2s. This is all good. All of your responses here is good. Skarner is 1. Well, let's look at this here. Skarner is like 1 HP. You have
I do it.
blue
I
pet.
think I think I just bag.
Yeah, even here you can try and fish for him, but recalling is okay too. You get your item.
I think he might just like E through a Y. I don't know. I think I just back.
Okay.
Now, obviously, we play around Baron. I'm like, again, Heimer is just.
So at this point, it's not easy. Okay, and then like, ultimately, what we need to look at is how do we end up in this position in the first place? And it's assessing like, okay, like maybe if I play tempo here, cover bot line. If I play for these dragons, I wouldn't feel bad about them getting third dragon or fourth dragon. Okay, if I like didn't waste 2 minutes like not recalling, if I had fought this dragon and I won that fight, if I like, so that's like the main things we're looking at. Right, all those other mistakes we've made to be in this position because at this point it's very fucking hard to win. You want to know what
Yeah.
you should be doing here is okay, standing here does nothing for you. What you want to do is like, hey, there's a wave here. This wave is not yours. There's a wave here that you can potentially push in. So I want you to go hover your Lux on this wave. Okay?
Okay.
Because again, this wave we can't push it. So in the mid game, what you want to do is you want to be on waves and push them in. So then you will force the Tristana to catch the wave here. And then now you can bring Lux towards mid lane. And you have 4 people while they only have 3 because the Tristana is up here.
Yeah, I think I was just fishing for like to see if Nami would like walk up for vision or something.
Right.
But yeah, no, 100% covering top's the right play.
Yeah. And again, it's not covering top to kill him. It's covering top to push in that wave. I think that's the big distinction. You're covering top lane to push the wave in.
Yeah. I didn't even think about the fact that Tristana was just gonna be there and jump on her.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I know, I'm crazy.
I mean, you are playing this. I didn't know
That's
out there,
super
but,
bad.
yeah.
But it's fine.
We're playing very well here.
Can't say the same about Mazriel.
Yeah. It's like a similar thing here. Where it's like, hey, your team wants to push in a wave. It's top wave here, so there's the top wave here. Or hey, there's a mid wave I want to do, but like you're going for the spot wave where it's like the objective.
I was going for my camps and I didn't realize they're all taken. If I knew my camps were down, I definitely don't go that direction.
Well, even if they're up, like
even if they're up, okay.
Yeah. So it's like at this point of the game, you cannot be playing for camps, like unless you can min max it perfectly, and you knowing what you're doing. It's like very hard to play for camps and play for pressure, especially in games when you're behind.
Okay.
In games where you're ahead, it's very easy. Like how come we can just farm and let his teammates do their thing and he'll be winning. But when you're behind, it's like much more difficult. I was like, maybe if you're here in this top way, you could have an impact.
Yeah. I don't think I'd fight that with no vision. Yeah. But yeah. With like where my team is.
Yep.
Once again, I'm doing everything.
Alright. Actually, 1v9, yeah.
Like no one does anything. Like I don't understand.
Okay, like
at this point, I think I just type like, please just defend. Like, please don't fight them.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty miserable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching. My eyes are like kind of bleeding, like all around. But like, Like let's say you crank out games like this every game. Like, do you truly believe that this is happening every single game that you play? You know, like where you have
No,
four.
no, 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 but I feel like I need to put up a performance like this in a lot
Yeah,
of my games to
yeah,
get the win. Like I can't just like play an average game and win.
yeah.
I like earlier today I got my first game that I performed like shit and actually won. But it's like it feels like the majority of my games I do need to do this to get the win. But yeah, if I play like this every game, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win way more games than I lose. But it feels like I shouldn't have to play this well to like win more than I lose.
I mean, like, why do you feel that way? I feel like playing well, right, and like an overperforming in gold elo is like necessary to get out of gold,
Well, I'm not
to
yet, but
to get out of platinum,
I'm
to get
not.
out of
I'm not.
emerald. You know.
I'm not good enough to always have games like this. Like I had it. Like I got three. You know, I kind of got three kills handed to me early. I'm not
Sure,
gonna
sure.
be like this accelerated all the time. Sometimes my lanes are just gonna lose. I'm not gonna have opportunities to get kills. I'm just gonna have to like farm.
Right.
And like that's the what I replied to your tweet. I'm like, what do I do when my lanes are losing and I'm
Yeah.
just power farming and like they're getting mad at me for power farming, but like it's like if I come gank your lane, I'm gonna get fucking 1v2'd any like 2v1 or they're gonna kill both of us anyways. So there's no point. I guess that's what I'm saying is like I'm always trying to play like this, obviously, but I can't always, and so it's frustrating when I do play games like this. I just feel like I can't win unless I have really good games like this. And like
And
I'm saying, I just want to
yeah.
understand. Like, I guess the point of this game is like I want to know what different things I could have done.
Right.
So even as I am carrying, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day when we lose the game. So like,
Right.
how can I, and you've told me obviously if I put more, I guess like urgency on objectives instead of like trying to like gap the other jungler who's now more fed than me anyways,
Yeah.
um, then yeah, we probably close this game out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like that is like ultimately it's like gonna be it's tiring. Like especially like just trying to carry the game, it's tiring, and like obviously not being able to do it fucking sucks. But you know you got that growth mindset, and you just keep cracking at it. You just keep like fucking figuring out like, damn, like what could I have done better? What could I have done better? And it's just like it's
Yeah,
pretty fucked up. But that's sort of like how League goes at this point. It's like these guys are gonna be stuck for the next like decade of their lives. So like fuck them and just hey, how could you have played this like sequence a little better? Oh hey, my teammate died. Could I have been there with them? Oh hey,
you
could I
know,
have
like I said, even
all these
even the
things?
fights
Yeah,
that I played, like even the fights
yeah,
where like
yeah,
I end up getting kills or
yeah,
something, like and our teammates misplayed. I'm not really focusing on it. I'm more like, oh, I fucked up here and here and here.
yeah.
Like I get that. Like,
I think
but
a big thing about the way you're looking at your own games though is I want you to take the perspective of not just how you could play the team fights better, but what led up to that team fight. 30 seconds
yes,
prior, what could you have done differently?
understood.
Because you're too set on like, oh, I could have landed my Q better, I could have landed my R better, my W, this and that is
Yeah,
important. Don't get me wrong, but it's like again, every fight we've looked at, there's something that could have happened earlier that you could have thought of that would have made your
yeah,
fight easier.
yeah,
That
yeah,
would
yeah.
have maybe you wouldn't need to fight that because it's a better play.
No, you're right. The one fight that we lost it, or I guess we won the fight, lost the dragon, where I
Yeah,
died to the Tristana.
yeah,
I don't even need to play that. I could play that fight horrendous if I had an extra
right,
item.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
I hear you. I
I
mean,
mean,
the game's just lost. Like I don't think we really like not
yeah,
much more happens here.
there's yeah. I mean, yeah, you just said it well yourself. There's not much more to look at, but um, I mean at this point, yeah, these guys are, and you're building right too. Randuin's is a really good purchase here. Um,
What's that?
I said you're building really well. Like
Yeah, yeah,
Randuin's is a really good
mhm,
purchase here against these champs.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean ultimately it seems like your biggest things are well mechanically on Viego the big thing is simply just like it's the same thing here like don't possess. I mean let me think about other things
Also,
mechanically.
I still think we win this game if Heimer like ever TPs into any of these fights. By the way,
I mean
he's permanently not with the team.
yeah, he's in his own. He's like lost in his own world for
Like
sure. I mean,
most of this game he was like literally saving TP for like his fucking next game.
yeah, he was. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Um, but if we're looking at this, what to work on? Number one thing, I think I want you to like recenter on is like get objectives off the map. The moments you can. So like the moment they spawn, and the moment that like makes the most sense. So I want you to have this idea of like objectives over camps. Like right now, you have this large emphasis on like and like this is like invading his camps, it's like doing your own camps, it's like all these other things. So objectives over camps if it makes sense. So like let's say you kill someone, do the objective. But right now you're killing someone and you want to farm your camps and then do the objective. So it's like if you want to phrase this as like don't be greedy, you can phrase it as well, like don't be greedy. Um, and then also along the idea of objectives is like, hey, like Herald's worth the fuck ton. Play for Herald. The dragons are worth the fuck ton. Agurin, he claims dragons are worth like 3k gold plus every Drake. I think they were like 1.5. Like
Yeah.
3k gold. 3k gold, 1.5k gold. Like
Dragons are OP.
yeah,
I know.
they're OP. They're OP. I mean, you can't put playing Shyvana too, so you know.
Yeah.
The next thing I want you to sort of just process more, since you're reviewing your own games, is actually I'll keep this a side note. Is like look 30 seconds to a minute before the fight, and think about the macro decision behind the fight versus thinking about how to play the fight better.
Yep, got you.
And I think because you watch high level games and because you think about this game and you're trying to think about this game at a high level, that'll actually help you because you're wasting your energy almost on thinking about like that's why you feel so tired because you're like how could I play this fight better? How could I play this fight better? It's like that type of process is for sure tiring. When I used to do that and like that's like the most miserable thing possible because there's so many micro things you could be doing better. But it's like okay when you start looking at it 30 seconds in advance, like, oh I should have played recall there. I shouldn't even be topside here. What am I doing? I should be on dragon. It's like that's how you can break down the game at a higher level without feeling so fucking exhausted.
Yeah, it requires no skill to actually do that.
Yeah, it's just how can I put myself in a better position? So
okay.
And then the next thing
do you
here.
Mind? Do we? Sorry, keep going.
Oh no, do you want to look at another game or something? Or
I was gonna say if we could quickly go through the like literally the next game after.
Sure. Let me real quickly just like what you want to do is like work around work on your strongest teammate. I don't see you doing this at all. You're so centered on the game being by yourself.
I actually promise I do this.
You do? Okay.
I do.
And it's a high risk.
This was a situation where I felt like he's playing a champion that doesn't really like move too well, and he's like perma pushed, and he didn't really want to play. This was a rare situation. Normally, I will try to play to my strong parts of the team.
So if you ever come with the situation again, then break the tier 2 towers with your split pusher. So you can be stronger in your fight. 800 gold, 500 gold, 800 gold. How are they alive if your Heimerdinger's 1v9 on the side? Or at least you could 1v9 with him on the side. So that's your next priority, okay? Because this situation will happen. You're going to have mental teammates, mental top laners they have some sort of mental illness. I don't know. It's terminal, and they'll do this, but you can actually work with them to break these turrets and find ways back into the game. And the last thing is, like, tempo and working around items. So you are just staying on the map with way too much gold, and you need to check your shop permanently. Yeah. Okay, so think about your tempo and recalling and spending your gold, so your fights can be 10 times easier.
Yeah.
And you're not playing bad mechanically.
What I did this game when I sat for like 40 minutes of Fountain, I literally never do that. Like trust me, I was cringing the whole time.
Right.
That's not normal.
Let's take a look at the other game real quick.
Yeah, we can speed through this one.
Is it the
it's literally the game after the 14-4 Shyvana game.
Oh, 14-4 Shyvana, okay.
Like the next game I played after the Viego game.
Okay. Well, this shit takes a while to.
But I mean, look, it's another Viego game where I obviously performed pretty well and my team lost.
Would you rather look at this? Because this is like a.
I don't remember it well. I kind of want to look at that one because I feel like I did a better job of like. I mean, I had better teammates, but I feel like I did a better job of transferring my lead, I guess, to finishing the game.
I'll go like a little quicker so we can just I'll ignore the smaller things. Let's just take a look.
Oh yeah, my Pyke was I identified pretty early on. My Pyke was trying to like make plays and like play with me a little bit.
I've seen you do this multiple times. You need to spend your first camp.
All the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the thing is like, you want to get your level 2 quicker, so you can start using the cooldown faster.
Yeah.
So pretty much the only time I'm not doing that is like, let's say I'm doing blue buff and I finish blue buff at 140, and my
Mhm.
Grom doesn't spawn until 143, 143. So then that's what I would say my smite. But like that's not
Yeah,
happening,
like
right?
if you get like a really good
Yeah,
leash.
like a fucking Zyra Heimerdinger leash, something crazy.
Understood. I think with Shyvana, sometimes I don't do it because you get those like empowered autos off your E. Oh yeah, I do some crazy shit here. I knew I could do this though.
I mean, you kill him at least.
I
That is
wasn't
some psycho
expecting I
shit.
wasn't expecting Mundo to move. I know that
Yeah.
was crazy, but Shyvana's actually kind of like stronger than people think early.
Yeah, yeah,
If you
no.
land your,
I
if you land your
if
E,
you
she's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
pretty strong.
Also with PTA, I can for sure imagine.
Like I'm definitely stronger than Kane.
Yeah. So I would say this
Yeah,
is
that,
not,
that
not
was a waste. That was a waste
what
of
waste of
time.
time. Like the play is won for you in the sense like you can actually maybe like do the crab or actually pull the dragon here.
Yeah, yeah, that was a waste of time. I think
Yeah.
I go back. I feel like I go back and do drag now
Yeah.
that Tristana's like back in lane. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. But it's all about min maxing. Like that's all jungling is at this point. It's just min max, min
Yeah,
max, min
yeah.
max.
That was a waste
It's
of time.
good purchase. You do not buy the Kindle gem.
Kill gem, bad component.
Well, you compared to Warhammer, yeah, because you want to clear camps faster. Like that
Yeah.
should be your main emphasis, clearing camps faster. Okay, so we're in a similar position. Right? We have our goal or our lead.
I will say on Shyvana, I do feel just better carrying a game with gold than probably any other champ. But
You're still being greedy here, right? Like it's a pattern. Like you've spent 15 seconds overstaying, well you can just either simply recall, or go here or go to your turret and recall.
yeah, that was a waste of time.
And then like here like this is like which I wish you did it on that Diego game, right? You're running straight to the dragon to do them.
Mhm.
So it's like okay, maybe it feels a little easier on Shyvana because you see the angles of like hey like I can do objectives and they're really good for me too.
Yeah.
I think that could also be affecting.
I also felt like my bot is just. I felt really good about. I guess like my pike was consistently moving to
Yeah.
shit in this game, so I felt like kind of confident that like I can go make plays and he'll play around me. Like like I know he's gonna rotate. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, same thing here, right? Like, you have 1,500 gold. After you clear your bot side camps, recall, or even after you take this dragon, or after you kill these guys bot lane, you have like around 1,200 gold here. You can recall and let's say you're buying a large rod here. This is a perfect large rod base. But like even buying your component, are you going alternator here or like what's your next item?
Oh, I go Leandry's.
Landry's, yeah. So that's like the full Landry thing, and like AP, and you can buy Dark Seal, or you can buy like two amp domes. Like you can spend so much gold, and the reason why I want you to recall is so you can play for this next objective. And if you want to go to your camps first, you can take the gates, or listen, there's no gates. You can just walk to your red buff, walk to your raptors, drop the Krogs, which is fine. Play for the Herald when you're this fed. But now you're still gonna pay for Herald, which is fine, but you're fighting Herald with 2,000 gold. So like that's what sucks. So it's like you're fighting this guy, you're still gonna shit on him. But it's like you could have shit on him that much harder.
Yeah, he's a guy. The guy's actually.
Yeah, okay. He has some illness, but like again, the joke is like you just kill him that much quicker every time.
Yeah.
Like this is fine because he's dead.
I'm literally losing games to like junglers like that.
I mean,
I just died this guy for sure.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm telling you, this champ's not balanced.
Okay, we're so fed here with our gold. We're doing our camps, and we're sequencing properly towards the dragon. So it's like
I think I started going bot there, and I was like, what am I doing? Like go top to bot.
Yeah.
Right?
So it literally just looks like when you're playing Shyvana, the tempo thing, the recalling on gold, you're still being very greedy, right? Like this game, I've shown you like multiple times, you're still like greedy as fuck, but at least you're working around the objectives every single time.
Okay.
And like obviously like that's not much. Yes, that's not much skill here, I guess. Like, what the fuck is that? Alright. So I just wanted to quick show you. So here, like, you get the dragon, beautiful. Okay, and then after you kill like their mid laner, you go do the shenanigans, which is fine. This is all good. You take this top kill,
Yeah,
and then
recall.
like you still just can recall, and then clear the camps
Yeah.
faster. But you're staying on the map. You're staying on the map. You're staying on the map. Like it's just like it's never ending.
Yeah.
So that is a big thing. I need you
Yeah.
to
I feel
put
like
emphasis on.
I've known I do that. I just needed to like hear it from
Yeah,
someone who
no, for sure.
knows
You
what they're
need to
talking
know like
about.
it's good to do. Like you need to know recalling it. I mean, I get it. Dude. I used to when I played Kane. I went to Kane to Challenger. I would like only recall if I had like 2,000 more gold because I would just try and kill people over and over and over again. But it's just not. It's like not a consistent and stable way to play. Some games it'll work, some games it won't. Like that's the problem. And like here again, like please recall, thank you. But all the way back here, where after you kill these people, like you get the dragon. Even right now,
Mhm.
hit B. Well, it's a large rod, or it's whatever you're bringing something guys into. That's it. So then you can work on the next actual objective, which on the map is the spot turret or the smith turret.
Okay.
Oh, let's say you want to stay
Okay.
on the map with
So at this point in the game,
yeah.
basically, I don't farm my camps. I just try to progress the
Well,
towers.
you progress towers, but you're farming your camps when your teammates aren't playing the game. So what that means is like let's say
Understood.
everyone's recall, those people die. Like this guy's going to die,
Okay.
so you
Okay.
farm your camps
Okay.
because your
I
teammates
think okay.
won't.
That's good to know. I feel like at times I farm too much late game.
Yeah, your job is like right now, like even right now, if you go bot lane, get like you're gonna break this third. That's 800 gold right here.
Mhm.
Your teammates break it anyway, but like now you're recalling, and your teammates aren't like necessarily ready to recall. So you'd want to be part of this.
I should have been part of that fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So like
that's
these
if my teammates weren't like good.
good. Yes, you lose.
They could literally throw right
Yes, exactly.
there. Okay.
But you're fed as fuck. Like you want to be here. You would just win the game with them. So
Yeah.
it's like you need to assess your strong teammates as well. It's like, hey man, you're farming your top camps here, but who do you want to be actually playing around? It's like you're doing your job here, working with Tristana.
I'm doing the same thing where I'm playing to gap them. I'm trying to like. I'm trying
Yes,
to
you're
take
like
all the
yes,
away.
guy one camps.
But I'm not advancing
Yeah,
the game.
yeah, and it's like always doing a similar thing here. She's not grouping. She's like splitting on her end. Go hover her, and go take his camps on the bot side. And if there's no camps, then
Got it.
break the spot to her.
Yeah. Sometimes I get obsessed with having like if I'm playing like Shyvana, I get obsessed with having like 9 CS per minute.
Yeah, and it's a it looks like it's like hurting you. It's a bad habit. So like, here again, like they play well. It's not even that they play well. The score's 31-8, right? So it's like these guys are like
Yeah,
these guys can play
they can't fight. Yeah, yeah.
as bad as they want, and like somehow it looks like they still die here. Someone dies here.
But the fight just got super split there.
Yeah. So they still
But they-
lose,
yeah,
but like
yeah, yeah. That's my teammates can throw the game if
Yeah.
I'm not
you're not there exactly. So again, so like recenter when you're ahead in the mid game, you're breaking objectives, farming his camps, but farming his camps with the right teammate. So like what you did is you actually farmed like good applying pressure. You were here, you were here instead of here, which is
Yeah.
good, because a lot of junglers like they go here, like that's bad. Okay,
Yeah.
but there's no one top lane. The guy died here.
Yeah,
This guy's here, so look for these camps. And if there's no wolves, no gromp, then break the turret or dive the guy.
yeah. Okay, that makes 100% sense.
And at this point,
I mean, I can do whatever I want.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'd play a little safer. You're a fucking madman. Like your spells,
I just
right?
don't think there's any way we lose.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but like your E, just like wait your E, and then thing is, if you die here, the problem with this idea as a jungler specifically,
Yeah.
specifically a jungler and ADC, it matters the most because if you die, you can't do the Baron.
Yeah,
If you're mid lane, top lane, or support and you die, it's like, oh, fuck it, like who cares? But if you
Yeah.
died here, look at how close it was.
yeah. No, for sure. But they couldn't Baron.
No,
I
but
know
the
it
thing
delayed
is,
us
you
getting it.
can't do Baron, and
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I just get it next time I spawn. I understand what you're saying for sure. Like, I'm
don't
not
delay
arguing
the
with you.
game though, bro.
Yes, I'm having
Okay,
fun.
okay.
I'm like.
No, fair. I
understand
mean,
what
the
you're
game is fucked. The game is fucked. Like, obviously, it's fun. But I'm just saying, like, if that's a habit for you in closer, like, in like,
No.
Right, okay,
I'm
okay.
not gonna be a fucking idiot before Baron if the game's close.
but I don't know. Have you ever experienced games where you're hella ahead and you lose?
I mean, of course, but it's typically not because like I throw before an objective. It's because one of my teammates throws before objectives. I'm
Yeah.
pretty good at understanding when I like can't get picked.
Fair enough.
Obviously, so there's deaths that are a lot worse than some deaths are a lot worse than others. I understand when like some are really bad,
Okay.
and I know not to do it.
Yeah, I just want you to like really emphasize like staying alive, yeah, and especially in the mid game.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you need to picture it this way. Like again, like if your teammates are dying in the mid game and getting caught, like could you have been there? Like most of the time, it's your supports getting caught or the ADCs.
Hmm.
They're pushing mid wave and they're trying to get vision or something. Could you have been there to control the map so you could get vision, so you can do the Baron, so you can do the Dragon, or are you farming camps?
Yeah, 100% understood.
Like that's a big difference. And then obviously like, I mean, where does the game get? Like the game looks funky here.
I mean, it's just over now. Like I don't think it gets close.
Well, picture this, okay? Ari's on the map. She wants to play, and she's going to get vision here. But you're like you would be here if you didn't
So
do something. If you didn't
okay,
clear those raptors.
I actually remember. I'm pretty sure I'm telling my team to like just go to Baron and
Yeah,
then like play to turn.
yeah.
And
Which
like I think I get a little upset because they were like going so deep there when it's like just make them come to us. I'm pretty sure that's like what I typed.
yeah, and then that's a fine way to look at it too. But you need to see like what they're doing. Like if they're
Yeah,
not doing
yeah,
it, you need to adapt, right? Like it's
yeah,
like if they're
yeah,
playing differently from what you expected, change what you're doing. The big
yeah,
problem here that I don't like is you're in the mid game and you're fucking farming his camps, man. Does this Raptors help you get the fucking Baron, get control here? It's like no. So
yeah,
so recall now, and you would deploy off the map with the Ari, and if Ari's walking with you, you're best friends. Then Ari will be like, oh, my Shyvana's walking towards the Baron. Maybe I should go there too.
yeah,
Versus like Ari's by herself. She's by herself. She wants to do whatever she wants.
yeah. Understood.
So in the mid game, you're like, oh, give me that camp. Oh, I'll give you that camp. Yeah. Fucking, and then Gates here too. That's kind of sad.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't use gates.
But
Yeah,
I
here's where I realized. Here's where I was like, I don't know why we're fighting this when we can make them walk into us on Baron. So I was like, okay, well, I can, you know.
well, it's
No,
it's
it was
also
just bad. It was just bad.
like you're pulling Baron, but what's
'Cause
wrong with the map right
I
now?
thought I thought my team would just. I just that's the thing. I think me starting Baron is gonna make them come to me. I get Tristana's splitting bot, but like I still think it's like we win. But yeah, me starting Baron here is just basically like I think if I start it, then they'll understand that they have to come to me.
Well, here's the problem. Like I haven't seen you ping a single time on the Baron that you want to play for this.
I mean, okay. I
I think you're
I'm surprised.
hella
I'm
undervaluing
surprised.
pings.
I'm surprised. No, I'm surprised I didn't ping. Actually, I normally am like
Yeah.
pinging.
Well, no, not just one time though. You're pinging like 5 separate times here. Like on the way, on
I
the way, on
pinged
the way, on the way. You ping at
on Baron,
21,
right?
21:38. But
Yeah,
like
I
that's
think I'm making it pretty clear. I want to do Baron.
look at it from like your teammate's perspective. Like they're not thinking about what you're doing. Like you could be walking to maybe clear your camps. You could be walking to help Nasus. You could be walking to get control.
But I'm doing the ping on the Baron. No.
But it's like too late. You need to
Okay.
ping 30 seconds in advance. That's a job as a jungler. What are you doing from walking from here to base? Like from base to the Baron? Like literally nothing. You and
Okay.
Pike could both be pinging the Baron together. And that's gonna
Okay.
get Tristana like, oh fuck, I should instant recall. That's gonna get Arya to think, oh, I should fucking go position for the Baron. Versus
Yeah.
like, it's like 23, 21, 39, 38, and then you're pinging. It's like very, very late. And I'm not pinging one time. I don't mean ping once or twice. I mean you're pinging until Riot says fuck you and caps you out.
Get it. Okay.
So a lot of these players are like, oh, I expect my teammate to do this. Like, I even actually, when you went for that invade with Heimerdinger, like, if you didn't ping 5 times before you made that play, then it's on you. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time you do something like this, you're like, man, I thought my teammate would come here. I hope I'd hope it. It's like, don't just hope and fucking tell him. And if he doesn't come, then you can assess, was it a bad timer? Was it good? Like, what's going on? Because now the communication is clear, and it's not a problem of, oh, this person's bad or not. It's like, this person didn't listen to me for what reason?
Gotcha.
When you ping that much. So it's like, if you ping 5 times here and Ari's still doing this, then Ari probably just wants to get control here first, and then that's how Ari wants to play it. So then you can adapt and adjust and say, okay, I can either play that way, or I think she's wrong and she should have came to me, but at least I don't end the game because I'm aware that,
Yeah.
hey, she's not doing it.
Yeah. In your opinion, what's the better play here?
You from
as a
base,
team.
you ping 5 times. You see what your Tristana does.
No,
You're
just from like not me, just like
Not you? Okay.
a team
Sure,
macro.
From team macro, when you kill the Kane here, you go pull the Baron,
Okay.
and then like you can do the red buff and heal while your teammates do the Baron. That's
Okay.
that's what you do here.
And
The Kane's
then
dead. Kaisa and Nami are dead.
when I run back though, like let's say, okay, after our recall, we should have done it there or whatever. Um, in this situation,
Yeah.
like my thought process is like we don't flip it, but like we can start it, and if we walk up, they walk up, then we like they walk into us, then we turn on them.
Yeah. I mean, like,
That's obviously Ari wanted to go fight them in their jungle,
yeah.
but I
Oh,
am,
you're asking like
what's the
actually
better
what's the
decision
best
there?
macro decision? Okay, the actual best macro decision is when you're this fed, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, but
Okay.
in a general game, like go get vision. You need vision
Yeah.
here, and then you can still do the Baron, and they're still coming into you. But now as they come into you, your Pike and Ari and Nasus can create so much space. So as they walk in, they start the fight with half HP. Versus they can walk into the fight if there's no vision, no control, with full HP, and that makes the play a little bit harder. Now again, 36 to 11. Can you do this Baron? And they face check you, and you just win anyway. Of course, but
Okay. That
I'm
was my thought process.
always going for vision first with Pike
Gotcha.
before pulling an objective like this. And my Ari doesn't want to stand here and control space. She wants to stand here. She wants to stand here. She wants to stand here and control space. If she has no vision to do that, she'll die and you lose the fight.
Okay. I mean, I think that's after this. I think we just
Yeah.
like
No, that's it.
win
That's it.
anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But like,
Let's do
there's
it.
a common theme here. Like no matter what, right? It's like it's literally you're
It's
recalling
done.
on a bag, like always. Like I haven't seen you recall without a bag, and you just want to take his camps more than anything in your life. Like you're just like fuck, I need his camps to win the games. Like no, so it's like
I don't. It's just I wanna like I want my CS to be so much higher. So it's just like jungle diff.
okay. So how can I phrase this for you? It's just like
just ego. I'm egoing the other jungler too
yeah,
much.
stop trying to ego against the enemy jungler. Simply win the game by playing a standard, simple style. Like you don't need to go be a fucking three level lead on these guys. You don't need to be like a pro player and like go play in gold and smurf on them in a sense. You know, it's like you're like that in itself of like you want to get this far ahead is probably also making it feel more a little complicated because you're like, damn, I'm not winning by three levels or like by 2 levels or by like 300 CS. That itself was probably making the game more stressful. Like there's games that I've won where like I'm down CS and it's like
Yeah.
I chill.
When I'm not playing carries, I'm chill about it.
Well, even when you're playing carries, man, if you go down fucking 30
Yeah.
CS and you win the game, it's like that's it. Like some games happen like that. Sometimes you get shut out. Sometimes you just make bad decisions. It's what it is. And if you lose games like that, well, then you just figure out what you can do better. And you, yeah.
All right. Awesome.
All right, man. Oh, man, let me do that. I'll send you these notes here, and then you that tempo. If there's one thing, it's tempo.
Mhm.
And otherwise, good luck with your climb. If you have any questions, as always, you can one message away.
Yeah,
And
appreciate it, bro.
yeah, man. I'll see you around, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care, bro. Good luck. Good luck with the climb. All right, guys. If you enjoyed that session with a professional fucking tennis player, one of like literally the best, I believe. I believe if you search up this guy right now, he's the best. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed that. I mean, it was fun talking with someone that's very, very high from perspective. It's fun seeing how that works. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please again leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, peace.